the link. Yeah, it's twitch.tv/GuriZuri.
This dude is like Guri's cousin.
Yeah, I'm your cousin.
Putting on my boy Dedico.
Tunes and Tokes.
Actually, who is it?
This random guy streaming UFO 50.
Sloth. The one, the only. You've heard of him.
Nobody.
The only Guri of the Zuri. Video games mix.
This is a bowling layout.
Let me know when you're ready.
Stream, can everybody hear me? I see Canvas in the chat. Is everybody in the chat? Am I live? I swear to God, if I get drop frames to stream, I'm gonna scream. So
I can confirm that Camel Crush is disabled.
Yeah, Camel Crush is disabled.
1 sec, I'm just gonna be that guy. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom.
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh my God!
Chat, you can hear my.
I feel like a preschool teacher.
You can hear my casters as well. I'm just making sure everything is correct. Yeah, this still wasn't done, but I got it 90% ready for stream. I still need to add a couple like flares and stuff, but
yeah, probably Choco and Flick are the 2 players you should add.
Cool. All right, I'm going to hide this source real quick so I can write down our stuff.
Wow, you got that journalistic integrity hiding your source.
That journalistic integrity, known as not cheating.
So you're gonna tell me when it starts, right? And when to reveal?
Yes, what I'm gonna do, typically when I'm in here, because I cannot personally count you down in the chat, it's usually my co-caster. We'll count you down in the chat for the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 reveal, and then they'll also give you the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 before you're ready to go. And, yeah.
And then do we get a 5-minute warning at the end?
I can if you want. I can say in the chat, like, just to say 5 minutes coming up.
Yeah.
I can do that, sure. Ooh. All right. Okay. Just starting off the generals.
Save some time.
Save some time. That's right. You damn right. You damn right.
Alright, I am back for realsies.
Okie dokie. Wow. Whenever you guys are ready, y'all good to go?
I think so. Just one request. I'm not sure how you do it, Guri, but do you do the countdown for the 1 minute and then also say go, like when the 1 minute is over?
Yeah. So I just was saying that to Choco while you were at the restroom. What I'm gonna do is I always have my timer set for 1:10, so I start from 10, and then I'll give you Dom or Slam. Jesus Christ, can't speak.
You got the first time for that, don't worry.
Well, yeah, that's a reasonable one, right? Dom or Slam is going to give you the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in the chat, and then the minute will start, and they'll give you another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you're good to start the actual game. So
I nominate Dom.
Sure.
Okay. Do I have to wait for your timer, Guri, or do I just...
Yeah, I'll count you down so you're in sync with me.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, I guess players are ready to deafen. Just say ready in the chat when you're like 100% like good to go.
Inoculate a Guri.
All right.
See you later.
Good luck, guys.
GLHF.
Have fun. All right, I'm gonna reveal the board when it actually gets revealed. So.
All right, they're ready.
Okay. All right, Dom. I'm going to start my timer. And... Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal the card.
This is a crazy card. Look at this column 3. You have Quibble Race,
I
Golf,
saw that
Night Manor,
immediately too,
Big Bell
yeah.
Race, and then Gold Discs. And then you also
like
have so
you'll-
many boss things. You have Campanella beat the boss, Kick Club beat the boss, Porky beat the boss, Vanger beat the boss.
Well, one thing I
Caramel.
also want to point out is how powerful Pilot Party is, because in that column you also have Pilot Quest, and in the diagonal you also have Campanella. There is a lot of synergy at play here. I'm so excited to see what people are going to go for.
Yep, and 8 gifts as well. So you get Pilot Party. That's half of your progress right there.
Very true, yeah. And
I'm
again,
stoked.
go ahead.
People are telling me there's an issue with the scaling filtering. I can try to change that. 1 second. Shouldn't be that bad though. I can read it perfectly fine. All right, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time to go.
All right, I was like 1 second off of that because I was looking at the stream. My bad.
No, that's okay.
Alright, so I'll-
Weird scaling or something.
Already we're trying to nail down that column. Both perfectly reasonable goals to go for right away, both extremely fast. Center square though, whew.
And if it's okay, real quick, I'm just going to go over our generals for the night. I have starred them. I remember this time. Shoutouts Glove for reminding me that one time. Now I never forget. We got Pilot Party, which is 4 gifts in Camp 1, 2, 3 Zolda, Pilot Quest for the Big Bell Race. We have 3 gold discs from games on this card, a clause that everybody is pretty much unanimously happy with in Season 2. Collect 8 gifts from games on this card, 7 bosses of any variety, and lastly, get a key in 7 games, which is possible in Night Manor, which Flick has just entered.
Yep. And not even in the first minute, both players have 1 gift each. Hole in 1 and Escaping the Killer.
Yep, he's at 3 out of the 5. He's got good discipline. Whenever I tried doing this one, I kept forgetting about the dunks.
It's surprisingly easy to forget, because you just get in a habit of like practicing these levels a certain way every time if you don't practice that specific goal.
And I gotta say it, by the way, I'm wondering if Flick is ever gonna open Pilot Quest. We know Flick is the Pilot Quest guy. He famously ran it at Cherry Rush 2025. So we'll see if
Allegedly.
that ends up allegedly. Yeah, technically it could be anybody. Guy in the news. And that is the first square on the board for Choco. Oh,
Very nice. And it looks like he may be continuing to get that gold disc. Very sensible play.
Yep. I mean, they're both going to have progress in it, so...
real quick, did anybody catch if Choco had gotten a hole in 1?
Yes.
Okay, so
First course.
that's a gift for Choco then. Boom, and Night Manor gold disc from Flick. That's crazy. Right behind a ping golf square where you're not even like a third of the way through the game.
And in delivery, so probably going for some row 4 pressure.
Oh, straight into onion delivery. This is another very quick square on this board. 8 onions in a single day. You do have to complete the day, but this is very reasonable, even if you're not like an onion god.
And then the gift I believe is complete 2 days, correct?
Yeah, gift is 2 days, I believe, of deliveries for Woogie to get a nice present.
Yeah, that's not a particularly slow one to go for either if you're going to finish the first day anyway.
Yeah, that kind of opens him up to column 5 if he wants to start that that synergy.
I mean, there's pretty good synergy in that column. I think beating Lamia is a gift.
It is, yes.
I like this board, man. I would kill to have this board.
Yeah, the only the thorn in the side of this is the Golf Faria one. At least to me, I don't. Somebody's gonna get mad about that, but I'm not huge on.
I was gonna
on,
say
like,
the
the
same
percent
thing.
completion ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's not even
Sophie.
a bad goal, it just takes quite a while even for a very hard.
Yeah, I really don't like any of the percent completion goals. It's too much to know.
I'm sure Slam loves the Vanger one.
Oh, you know it. I actually just made a minor route change to how I approach that, so I'm excited about that.
You know, real talk, how much do I have to pay Discord to get rid of the live, like, thing over the the streams because I will pay them $5 a month to do it if they offer it. This is just desperation. I'm just saying it. I'm just saying it straight up.
I think there's like a developer console you can open.
Oh, really?
Maybe. I don't know. They might have got rid of that.
But... Boom. That should be Flick getting that square right there. Second board on line for Flicky.
Does not stick around. Understandable. Going into Fist Hell. Possibly for a boss while we're here. Possibly for surviving as cats in the gym.
Oh, yeah, probably Cat, because
Yeah,
it seemed like he smashed through. You know, for what it's worth, though, Choco sticking through in ping golf to pick up some more cross synergies by completing this gold here. Ooh, almost getting quite a nice shot there. 1 under par is good enough. Really good stuff by Choco getting the center square to begin with. Not only was it quick, obviously it's the center square, it's high real estate. Really helpful to have, and is probably going to end up playing a decent role in this match. Kick Club, next game we're opening. Okay, and that was a gold for Choco. Possibly Cherry, I honestly didn't see, but it doesn't matter.
Locking in the firm boy.
Oh, okay. Out we go.
So he's playing as Victor, so he must only be in here for boss progress.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
imagine so.
So I don't remember what is the gift for Fist Hell.
That's 9
that is
waves.
Oh, it's the gym.
gyms.
Nine waves.
Yeah.
Okay. So if,
Yeah, so that would pair well with Cap, which he's not going for. But
okay. Interesting then. I mean, that was crazy quick boss. So
I have to imagine it's for the bosses.
yeah, likely.
That's a pretty reasonable goal to go for next. Okay, Cyber Owls. I think there's let's see here. Moscow would make sense here because they also got column 2, row 2.
Oh, that's true. That
go
would be
Congo.
decent. Definitely gonna do Congo to start with. Maybe he'll jump into Moscow afterwards to get a clear with Gwyn.
Definitely wants to make sure that he doesn't get beaten to that goal. Otherwise, I think it would be a smart play to combo that with Cyber Owl Square, but that's just me.
Chat, if you hear my drinking cup, I apologize. I am very thirsty. Having some lovely lemon water.
Yeah, I don't know how much I support this choice. I mean, it's very important to lock this in, but there's better synergy on the board. You have the Campanelle and Kick Club. Could go Alphazar if you want. But I figure he's just trying to lock this in.
Yeah, and for what it's worth, it seems like Choco is doing exactly that. I'm going to take advantage of the Alphazar's hat square in column 4 by getting the 3 level 2 upgrades at once. I think he'll be coming up on it right after this mini boss, or at least shortly after.
He's also been grabbing the tickets, so he might play bonus game for gift progress.
We do have some longer squares on this board, though, I gotta say. Got Caramel Gold Disc, Pilot Quest, kinda. You can argue if that's like a long one or not. The Golfaria 25%, Stage B Boss and Campanella, not short, not long either. 2 levels in Combatants, like, sometimes you see a board and it's just like full of lightning fast squares. This one, I feel like kind of leaning towards the opposite side of that. Definitely like a little bit slower, so capitalizing on the quick squares immediately, probably gonna play a large part in this game. And nobody opened Pilot Quest, chat, who was asking. I know, blasphemy flick on screen, no Pilot Quest opened. I'm just as sad as you are.
I will say, even though there aren't like that many real fast squares here, because there's so much overlap and synergy, I think that kind of makes up for it. Because there is a lot of that on this board.
Yeah, you love to see Campanella and bosses at the same time.
Oh yeah, you do. Especially to defeat the Stage B boss one, that's like, oh, that's juicy. You get 2 for 1. Or 2 for 1. 3 for 1? I don't know.
I do find it interesting that like Flick is definitely capitalizing on Cyber Owls for this boss's goal, but still hasn't entered Moscow yet. think I want to say it's about as long as Chicago in terms of completing the stage, isn't it?
It's probably a little bit longer if I were to guess. We do have some Cyber Owls experts in the chat, thankfully. I don't know if Winterbit was able to weigh in. I would assume that Gwyn is longer than Octavio by, like, I'm gonna guess, like, 30 seconds or something. But maybe it's longer, maybe it's shorter. I think Flick just wants to, like, really secure this square.
Yeah, you have to get a certain score. I don't know how much that actually slows you down, though. 1200 is just clear 12 rooms without getting detected.
Which I think is like, I don't know if it's the minimum, but it's like you don't have to do too much work in terms of traversal compared to just doing it normally. It's just a matter of how quickly you go through those rooms.
Winterbit weighs in and says officially the only thing that matters is angle fast, Huxley slow. So apparently Gwyn and Octavio are pretty similar. So it's negligible kind of which one you pick there. Very well done by Choco, finishing off the 3 level 2 upgrades active at once. I'm surprised at that. Oh, I see. Okay. They didn't wait. Like, they didn't have to wait until Josie. They just wanted to get Josie for a boss, I assume, before they quit out. Because you don't get any power-ups from Josie, I don't think. So they must have grabbed it before that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've got a gift from it, too.
And I better get it, too. Boom. That's another boss. Looks like we're not going in for Gwyn just yet. Star Wasper time to grab a couple more quick bosses.
I didn't see if he got the first sandwich. I assume he did, but
I think so.
I guess I'll find out whenever the gift thing pops up.
That's the nice thing about an Nimpec. You have your sandwich barometer. Boom. Yep, there you go.
He gets it.
So I believe Flick is currently at 3 bosses. We have we did the Engel stage, Octavio stage, and he's about to be at 3 bosses, I should say. I believe this is going to be the 3rd, correct?
Unless I think you're correct. Yeah, that's all I have written down.
Yep. Okay.
Then I imagine we'll probably be seeing. Where was it? Yeah, probably be seeing Campanella since defeat the stage B bosses in the very bottom right, and that's 2 more really quick bosses.
That is a really good synergy, and that lines up really well for Flick, you know, wanting to just transition that into the column 5 if something happens. Good job getting the 5th sandwich on Choco's side. That's the 3rd point, putting him slightly ahead of Flick for now. Ooh, okay. Well, Choco's coming for that Campanella square first.
Yeah, I think Flick definitely missed an opportunity by not going for that sooner.
Yeah, I'm just like, what? Maybe his plan was to lay low and not get that immediately, so Choco doesn't know he's rushing bosses.
Yeah, even then, though, he could have held it if he wanted to do that. Which I don't know how much experience he has with holding, but...
You talking about Flick?
Yeah.
I can't say for Flick. I don't think Choco holds squares too much. I've played Choco, I think, more than anyone else, so I really should know this. But it's been a while, to be fair, since we had our late night grinding sessions. I don't think Choco is one to typically hold squares, so do with that what you will. Flick cannot speak to that. But... Boom, okay. 1 death shouldn't matter too much for Flick. Got 1 more life in the tank. I must say, Star Wasper is so good for getting quick bosses. I think it's like, I don't know, 3 minutes to get 2 bosses in here. It's like on par with 2 bosses in Cyber Owls. It's very quick.
For sure. And because you're only playing through the first like 2 stages, it doesn't matter too terribly much which ship you go for either, as far as I understand it.
Yeah, it's not too big of a deal. Although I am a gray ship player, I will say, typically slower. I think gray ship makes the 2nd stage boss take a little bit more time, just because your drones typically die in the very beginning of the fight. Oh, Flick, no! The sequencing, unfortunately, going into this Campanella goal. Right as
Yeah, that's
Choco
how
enters World 2.
Yeah, that said, Flick does still have an edge in terms of how many bosses he's defeated, so this is still a pretty smart play for going for that goal. So it's not a total loss.
Yeah, it won't be the end of the world. We got 4 bosses currently, so this will be Flick's 5th.
He's dying.
I assume not on purpose. there's no leaderboard on the on this card, although maybe he doesn't know that. Maybe it's calculated.
Could also be going for the gift here as well.
Choco definitely is, I think, going for the gift, although they're having some trouble swiping at the dripping beans.
Is that what those are?
Yeah, that's what I call them. Oh my god, that was cool looking. Both of the levels transitioning at the same time.
Yeah, unfortunately, it seems like Flick is going to get beat here, but if he at least gets the gift, it's not the end of the world.
You think Flick is gonna go for the gift though? He's very, very low on lives. Yeah, he's not doing it. He's going to Kick Club to finish off the bosses.
Probably good play because he can get that track goal as well. Block off 2 potential bingos for Choco here.
Actually, Choco's looking really healthy with 10 lives. It's very possible that he's gonna pick up a gift here. And time to ball.
They're both balling in different ways.
Oh, they are.
Dude, my 2 favorite sports games are on screen. Let's go!
Yo, they could never be balling.
Why is Campanella not a sports game, but the Big Bell races?
I think
Makes you think.
Campanella 2 should be a sports game because Rakshasa's not an arcade game, and I'm salty. That's why. All right,
What kind of game would it be then?
Stage B boss. What's up?
And I'm just like, what kind of game is it then? What else could they
an
say?
Epic game. That's what it is. A goated
Dude, I
game.
love Fortnite.
Oh wow, are we we're really doing it, huh? We're doing the old I know Choco is with me, not a huge fan of this goal. I am surprised that they are going for it, but it is the quickest one of the bottom row. All right, nice. So it looks like Choco is going to be rushing row 5 while Flick is working on row 4. Choco getting that center square though, very important because he does have multiple different angles to go at. If this bottom row doesn't end up working out, the top left, bottom right could be an alternative for him to look out for here.
Yeah, if I were Flick, I'd be looking at that hot foot square pretty soon. But he does also want that boss square, and he saw that he got the Campanella Stage B boss, so I guess it's not a bad call to just try to finish that off as soon as possible.
I'm very curious if we're going to see an attempt to block or if it's just going to be a race to see who gets their bingo line first. Because I could see it go either way here.
I believe that was the 3rd gift for Choco, by the way.
I think you are... no, that's the 4th, because he also has Engulf, Alphazars, and Ninpak.
Oh, Alphazar. I forgot Alphazar, thank you. Oh, they did the bonus game?
I think so. I saw the screen. I could be wrong.
Okay, I'm gonna put my half tally. So maybe got it. Probably.
Okay, Sobi confirms it. Thank you, Sobi.
Thank you, Sobi. Well, so be it.
I don't get it. Explain that joke to me thoroughly.
So you see that no. Sobi's not happy with it either. All right, I'm gonna move on. Anyway, forget I said anything. Sorry.
I'm getting a suspicion that Flick is not a boy main.
you think this? You think this is because of the
I'm not
wrong
gonna say
character
it.
choice? All right, that's another boss.
Yeah, he keeps ending the levels on the right side sometimes. Just getting
just
the
go for
one.
one boss. Okay.
Oh, really? Not doing track world. Okay. All right.
I mean, not a bad call because that is a premium square right now, and you can get it pretty fast.
I just hate to see him like need to get that square and then have to go back and redo everything he just did later on.
Flick is currently at 6 bosses. Currently 6 bosses. We thought that it was gonna go transition from the first world of Kit Club in the track world to maybe do a double on that, but this is just as good. Might as well get into Hotfoot, cheese it up, grab yourself a boss at the end of this, and another gold disc, which applies to the 3 gold discs on this card goal as well.
What?
Oh, he clicked it. Wait, so I got 2 in Cyberowls, 1 in Kit Club,
Yeah, I have
1 in Campanella.
Yeah, I have the same, like 2 Cyber Arrows, 2 Star Waspier, 1 Campanella, and 1 Kit Club. Unless there's something we all miss? Oh, Fistel, that's right, Fistel.
Oh, the Fistel, that's right.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
crazy. He did Fistel so insanely quickly in like the first couple minutes of the match.
That was literally the first one he got too. Jeez Louise, okay.
Oh, poor
Okay,
Choco,
wow.
he got
so
second
he's smarter
just by a hair.
than we are. That Fistel was so crazy quick. It was like 30
I
seconds.
also kind of forget that that's a boss too, because it just becomes a regular enemy later on.
Yeah. Oh, good job. Flick showing us how it's done, because clearly I can't remember
And
the Fistel boss well enough.
Not only did he probably try to throw Choco off, also threw us off.
Dang, this is going to be kind of scary. All of a sudden, Flick holding that square, what we thought was missing a boss, was actually a calculated plan to hold the square for a couple seconds, putting him a few seconds in the lead of Choco, and potentially swinging the momentum of this match right now. Choco is going to have to finish this square up, probably pivot quickly to stop this, because this is getting real scary.
Yeah, and he has to make the correct choice of going to Barbuda immediately too. Otherwise, this is going to be pretty close.
Yeah, he's kind of stuck in here. He's in 4th place right now. Hopefully he can get it on this one. He just barely missed it on the last one. Okay. 3rd place. Oh, I think he might be cooked.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair. That's how this one can go. I'm telling you, I'm really surprised that Choco went for this one, because they do not like this square. That's going to be the Hotfoot one. Accidental misclick off, but it's back. Yeah, that puts the final square for Choco to have to race in Barbuda, thankfully opening the disc quicker than Flick. And you know it's impressive when you're more quick than the Flick.
The menu god.
Wow, this is crazy. The words Barbuda race, you don't get to say a lot.
True.
Chad is pointing out probably, yeah, maybe Flick should have held that square just literally a few more seconds like he did with the bosses one. Could have given him a slight edge up here. I mean, he is like neck and neck with Choco. Any minor mistake from Choco could tip the scales to even.
Yeah, it's also a big knowledge check too. So if one of these racers does not know exactly the optimal sequence, that could cause a pretty big swing.
Ooh. Wait, I think this actually is one of the differentials we're seeing here. Choco getting the umbrella. I do not believe the umbrella is necessary for the blood sword or the rod.
It's definitely not for the blood sword. Oh, that bat. Oh my goodness, Flick.
Oh. Yeah, unless I'm mistaken, you definitely. I don't think you need it for blood sword or the rod.
No, you don't.
I think I use it in my sequence for the rod, but it's also possible I don't have the optimal sequence because I know there are multiple ways to go for it.
Yeah, as far as I know with the rod, I think you go up where the letters are. You get the amulet here, and then you go up where the letters are, and you go over and go into the secret door. Flick going right up into
these
the
bats
bat.
want bloods. Jeez Louise. Okay. No, I guess it wasn't too bad a death. But yeah, Matt is confirming in chat that, yeah, we do not need the umbrella at all, as it turns out.
Nice death warp from Flick. Crazy. Oh my goodness, yeah, Matt saying what was about to leave my lips was, if the umbrella ends up being the differentiating factor for all this, that's going to be a heartbreaker for Choco.
Just goes to show you should never open an umbrella indoors.
It was the bad luck. It was immediate bad omen. You've messed up.
That might have just been muscle memory, honestly.
That too.
Also possible.
I know I did it as well when I was learning this goal. I relearned it like a week or two ago.
Oh, Red Robot also pointing out that the umbrella is also technically a downside since you can't death warp.
Oh, that's
the
funny.
slime.
Because you rely on the drip drop to get you to the tip top. That's funny. I'll be here all week. Oh, what's going on? Are we doing it? Did we push it?
Not pushing the.
No,
you
wait,
were
Flick,
pushing
I think you just needed to wait
wait,
another second. Hold on.
Wait for it.
No,
No,
wait,
he
no,
doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Wait, huh?
Oh no.
Wait.
There's no way. There's no way,
drop the
right?
thing.
I know he has to kill the mushrooms again. Oh no.
There's no way, right?
Oh.
No.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but Choco's gonna have to reset if he wants the rod.
Oh, I think Flick's checking.
Flick.
I think Flick's checking. I know exactly what Flick is going through, though. This is one of those things where you're like... I had this in Valbrace recently where I wandered around for 20 minutes because I thought that I had hit a switch, and I was checking the map, and I'm cross-referencing. I'm like, there's no way. This should work. And it was because I was inputting so fast, I didn't see that I was putting out a torch. So similar thing. I think he was just like a couple milliseconds off.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Dude, wait, you only have one more egg. Do not die.
Yeah, don't,
I
the
don't
mushroom
even-
is a bastard. Just get away from him.
I don't even know why he killed himself in the first place there.
Oh,
this is,
goodness.
Oh boy. Yeah, this is a really. Ugh.
That was
Oh my
risky way
goodness.
to do it.
This is scary. I can't
Yeah, Flick
believe
has
it.
to go through like completely deathless from this point on.
Barbuda
I guess he-
race.
Oh boy.
Well, thankfully, you don't have to do this in one run, so you can reset and
Yeah,
go get the rod. I don't know if that's what's happening, or if do either player realize
yeah.
it?
Well, Choco's gonna be in for a rude awakening because he can't cross the Barbuda room anymore.
Oh, that's
True.
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 He's gonna have to go back and get the amulet again. But that might also be the case for Flick if he dies one more time.
For a second, my brain filled in the blank and thought Barbuda had fall damage for a second, and my heart just sank. I was like, oh no.
Choco's heart's about to break.
Oh my goodness, yeah, I know. Choco's about to be like,
And the Red Phantom.
he's gonna be like, oh my gosh.
This is the Murphy's Law of Barbuda races.
Oh, Choco,
The
no, buddy,
mushrooms are
no.
back.
Oh, no. I don't know. Is there a different way to get to the rod? I'm sure there is, but it's probably
Yes.
yeah,
much slower.
it's
get
a
the
lot
push
longer
pin.
though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which he could
have to get,
do
like,
because he's got the red thing, but
Boy.
you're just going for it.
Yeah, the pin method takes forever. That's how I did it originally, and was like, oh, this doesn't seem right. Okay.
In theory, though, Flick shouldn't die to anything.
Go in the right direction, so he definitely knows this path and doesn't need the pin.
Well, Winterbit, unless I'm wrong, I think Flick could reset here, but you'd have to go get the amulet again, because I don't think you can make this jump unless you get on the platform. But if you're talking about Choco, I think that probably is the move, yeah. But I assume you're probably talking about Choco. Oh man, I think
That
Flick
is
is about
brutal.
to get this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, this is crazy. Both players had like very tiny errors. Flick coming in afterwards, and Choco going into the umbrella room by accident, and then letting the ceiling down. But wow, crazy! I think time is coming up right now.
Yeah, not a
That is the
single
rod?
wasted goal
Oh,
either.
he did it!
That is a square, and that is
Wow,
bingo.
Flick with the
Wow.
bingo.
Flick, less than 30 minutes. Sorry, I'm trying to pause my time here.
Wow.
That is it. That's like a 30-minute game. GG, well played
Wow,
by both
GG.
players. Oh
Massive
my god,
GG.
Barbuda Racing.
So hard.
I never thought
I
a
tried-
Barbuda Brisk could be that crazy.
That was insane. That was insane. I wasn't prepared for any of that.
I
my
could have gone
God.
back for pin, but I think it would have been faster to reset.
It would have, yeah.
How-
I assume the issue was you didn't realize that you let the top part
The thing
fall
fall at
down.
the start, yeah.
Yeah,
Which just totally kills my route.
yeah.
GG's, though.
That's a
I
bummer.
should have
Yeah.
exited out earlier.
I was so close to dying. Like, I accidentally killed myself a few times, and then once I tabbed out to check the resource dock. But then when I unpaused, I wasn't in UFO 50, and it kept holding left, and I kept walking into a mushroom. And then I had to use my last life to get the blood sword. So then I had to dodge the mushrooms with no lives left.
The chat was freaking out when you hear the mushrooms. I've never seen people so concerned about it. That was absurd. That was I cannot tell you how close that was, because there was both of you guys had very, very minor errors that were shifting the lead back and forth multiple times. Oh, that was
Yeah, this is the
crazy.
first time I tried to just rush a bingo. Normally I just try to win by majority and just block every other bingo, but I was looking at some bingo boards today, and I was like, maybe I could just try to rush bingos. If I see a row or a bingo line of goals that I think I'm good at, all of them, then I could try to do that. And then I saw Nightman Gold Disc, and I'm like, yeah, I can do that. Hotfoot, I can play Edgar. Onion Delivery, I mean, it's an easy onion delivery goal, so I can do it. If it's a hard one, maybe
How
not
did
so
you
much.
hotfoot that fast?
The cheese.
The power of cheese.
Yeah.
Also, I delayed my mark on bosses slightly to give a head start because I'm sneaky.
Yeah, I will say, chat was very,
How
very
did you get
scared
bosses so
because
fast?
Choco started up Barbuda before you did, just for transparency, and they were like, "Oh my god, why Flick's not delaying the square by 1 second?" Which honestly,
Well, you flicked it back and forth.
not to, rub salt in the wound or anything, but it is crazy that you were able to come back from that situation because you were behind Choco by a screen-ish.
Oh. So I guess I got really lucky that you pressed the button. With
Yeah.
that drop Barbuta thingy.
Yeah, and then also,
I guess on the feature I know to just reset, but I thought it would be fine to just lose a life. But now it just totally ruins the route. I would have had to get pin, but I didn't have the money for pin, so I just reset.
yeah, because what's funny, Choco, is this is very, very minor, but you did grab the umbrella. The umbrella's not necessary for the sword or the rod, and in a way, it actually slows you down if you use the warp on, I don't remember the exact screen or how to describe it, but on one of the screens with an acid drop, you get hit by the acid drop to death warp up to the top. I think it's the room with the 2 bats where you get the amulet. You can get hit by a droplet there and use a death warp to get yourself up to the top by hatching up there.
Well, I gotta say, the one good thing about losing this one is it reinforces that I should be in B tier.
I mean, kind of, not necessarily, no. It's,
Nah, you could have won.
played very well.
I won because of a very risky play, because I thought if I went for majority, you would win. Because I always see you grinding bingo in the VC, and I'm like, I can't compete with the super all-rounder people who are good at all the games. Because I am pretty good at some of the games, but there are some games that I'm pretty bad at.
Wait, what game do
Seaside
you
Drive.
death warp on?
what screen? I believe it's this one. This is the one that you're on right now. So if you get hit by that acid in the bottom left when you're coming up from the... Yeah, if you were coming up from the bottom left, it puts you up here. So it helps you get past that ladder climb. It's 10-second save. But 10 seconds in Barbuda.
This
Yeah.
Barbuta goal is very funny for me, by the way, because in my Season 1, Week 1 match versus Kuiper Don't Care, I do this goal, but I only remembered how to get the rod from my casual playthrough, so I took the super, super long route where I got
Oh, the pin route?
Yeah, I did the pin route, but I also got the pin from the chest that you get from the elevators, and the commentators were so confused. They were like, "Where on earth is Flick going? I have no idea what he's doing." So it's burned into my mind the right route for this goal now, because I'm you have to go through the sign at the beginning.
Flick, you threw us for a loop because we, even with 3 eyes on the game, you were so damn fast at Fist Hell, we completely forgot that you had gotten a boss there earlier, and we had you at 6 bosses. We thought you were gonna go through Track World and like synergize that, or maybe go into Campanella and do the stage B
Wait,
boss.
so which bosses did you get then?
I don't know
haven't-
if they were the best ones, because like I only practiced bosses from different games. I didn't practice just bosses. I got the Campanella Stage A boss. I was gonna go for Stage B instead of Kickflip, but I had like 1 life left, and it's pretty good that I didn't because I didn't notice there was a defeat the Stage B boss goal on the board, and I would have got sniped
okay.
on it.
See, we were curious about that because like that one would have been like really quick 2 bosses you could have added earlier. So
Yeah, I'm not very good at Camp 1. I tend to game over when I try to speedrun the game, so I'm kind of... I mean, you saw me, like, die twice on one of the first
Yeah,
levels.
you were
so I
really
was
low
like-
on lives. We were like, oh
Yeah.
man, I think you had like 1 life most of that game.
But yeah, I did 2 Cyberowls bosses. I did the Congo bosses, which count for 1. Chicago as Octavio. For some reason, the name
Wait,
of the
how come you
bosses...
didn't go for the Moscow one?
I think it's faster to do Chicago. I'm not sure. Someone
Wait,
will have
did I
to...
really trigger this again?
oh no.
So we were asking Winterbit in the chat. So Winterbit was saying that Moscow and Octavio are roughly the same time, or like, you know, not super significant difference on that. But we did have that question. We thought I think Slam started the idea that maybe you were gonna go into Moscow, get the score there, do a boss, because you know it's not too long. But your 7
would be very good
You said your
synergy.
7 were again. They were I believe it was 2 in Cyber Owls. You had 2 in Star Wasper. You had a Campanella 1, Fistel, and what were the other ones?
Yeah, 2 Wasper, 2 Cyberowls, 1 Fistel, 1 Kick Club, 1 Campanella.
Oh yeah, the
That
Kick
should be-
Club. That's right.
Yeah.
Campanella 1. Choco, I do want
Honestly-
to ask you a question. I made a prediction on my casting. I do want to know. I feel like I know you somewhat well enough to ask this. I am shocked you went for that Big Bell Race one, because I feel like if you were speaking during that match, you were probably saying, "Oh, this is ass," like, or something to that effect.
I mean, it was ass. I lost twice, and it wasn't my fault.
I know. That's why I was shocked you went into that, like, audibly,
Well, it's so fast,
verbally
like,
shocked.
potentially. It also could have gone to gold if,
Yeah,
Flick
that's
wasn't so
true. That's true. And it is the best out of that row that I assume you were trying to push. Like, I would definitely do that before I did the Golf Aria one for sure. And the key
Yeah.
is kind of slowish.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I was gonna say I didn't delay the Hotfoot goal because I thought Choco was gonna go for it and then go for the diagonal, which
That's
would
totally
be quite
fair.
scary.
Yeah, that is.
Because I
totally
haven't
fair.
practiced that Cyber Owls goal. I actually don't. I know that you can get 1,200 from the speedrun route, but like I'm really bad at dodging the guards. I always make them mad at me. So
See, I find it interesting that you point out that diagonal specifically because before you guys got into it, like we were pointing out how like there were so many good bingo lines. Like there was that diagonal with Pilot Party because that had good synergy with Campanella. Pilot Party also helped a lot with Pilot Quest in the first column, and then you had the 8 gifts in column 5, row 3. And then you ended up going for row 4, which has like no good synergy, but it's still paid off.
yeah.
yeah, like I think if I didn't get that bingo, I would have lost because I ignored like so many synergies just to do this row slightly faster because I was like all in. I was like all in dealer.
Okay, I'm
Like,
jumping over it.
Also, I finally got Valbrace on a board and I didn't go for it. I'm so mad at myself.
And that's a fun one, and it's not too long either. Level up both, right?
That's one of my favorite goals in like all of bingo, but I didn't go for it.
It's kind of like you could like approach it from different ways. Like if I don't know how to describe this, but I think you could see C tier, B tier, and A tier all do that goal decently effectively, but in different ways. I think A tier would like maybe go get like kill like the crone and do other stuff. B might like, I don't know, do a little bit of the crone, maybe, or attempt the crone, maybe have issues. C probably just goes for like regular enemies. I think it's like you can approach it in a couple different ways to get it.
I would
agree,
never
it's
do Crone on that square.
a very
Crone
good
is too
square.
scary.
No Pilot Quest though. Sad. I mean, probably the right move considering the pace you have for the bingo, but no Pilot Quest. from either player.
I considered Unktomi for a boss, but Unktomi's pretty risky unless you have 5 meat. I tend to throw on Unktomi sometimes.
Yeah, that's fair. I do too. I actually don't think I've ever successfully done that square, believe it or not.
So the Barbuda obtain the Rod of Bloodsword takes 15 minutes and 9 seconds when played optimally.
UMR is myself, sorry. Said C2 tier Valbrace for that gold. Doesn't even open it because nobody in C2 has played it.
Honestly, understandable. I hadn't played Valbrace for like the first 4 weeks of season 1, so.
And I must have missed that ping golf square. I feel like this is the first time I've seen that. Like, I don't.
Yeah, that one.
I have
was
not
new to me,
practiced
too.
that before.
I misread it at first. I thought it was you had to dunk the ball in at the end, but it's just dunk at all.
Every
not
single
easier.
thing you do, just end it with a dunk.
I'll be honest, I looked at the board and I was like, alright, center square, I think that might also be the fastest square on the board. But Choco is way better than me at ping golf, so I'm gonna get sniped if I go for that. Easy. Like,
That's true.
'cause-
Can we get a time on that square from you, Choco? What's your cart say?
Oh, I was just playing it, so it kind of messed it up.
Oh, well, you got the cherry.
It was a
Sorry.
452
But I can check
cherry.
on the bingo thing. 1 second. I'll go to matches.
Let's see, 452 versus my PB is 3.
You did that square in, if I'm reading this correctly, 1.5 minutes.
Nice.
That's
I mean, I
very-
hadn't beaten Night Mana yet when it got marked, so that's pretty fast.
The Nightmare was crazy, like, slick, too. I know it's Nightmare Gold Disc, and by this point everybody in the league has seen it like 5 million times, but still, it was just the execution was on point.
I actually shouldn't have gone for the ping golf cherry. I should have just jumped into another thing.
That's fair. I mean, it's hard to say. You know, you could have... I mean, you couldn't know 2 squares into the match. You were synergizing it with, I assume, the 3 gold discs, which is a good synergy
Yeah.
to recognize that as a fast game on the board.
Yeah, it's so rough to know whether to do the synergy now, and if your opponent is like doing what I did this match, and I've seen like a lot of A-tier matches from last season where people just like rush bingos and do like super crazy stuff. Like, this is the first time I've tried to do it, where I'm just like, I'm just gonna go for a bingo. I'm just gonna go for it all. Because normally I'm like, oh no, they marked 2 squares in a line. I have to block it now or I'll lose.
That's fair. I mean,
Now
that's,
you're on
you
the
know,
outs.
that's the hard part of bingo, is determining when to take
I mean,
a risk.
honestly,
and go for it.
I think unless you're like, I think that is actually a good strategy, because like very often like bingo rows will have like if your opponent has 2 of the 5 squares in a row, and of the 3 remaining squares you can only do 1 of them well. If they mark that one third, you're kind of screwed, because then you have to do something that you don't want to do, or you're really bad at, or you don't know how to do.
Yep,
So
that's true.
Or
It
it's
gets
something
super
just
scary.
absurdly long.
exactly. Like, I think the bingo classic is when someone gets 4 squares towards a bingo, but the last square is like something super long and super
It's
hard.
like get 20 cherries or whatever.
20 cherries. Not even Noslo had that.
And then the other player is just in hell for the rest of the match. They're just suffering.
Yeah, and then the player that actually got 4 in a row doesn't even go for the last square.
Hey, yeah, sometimes the hostage situation, sometimes you force them into the bad situation and make them play it out. So
Yeah, that's part of bingos, being able to call somebody's bluff.
Yeah, I think we saw like I think it was the Pines match where who was Pine against?
Ghost
it depends. There's a couple different ones.
I also
Are you talking
about the
opened
one
up for
with
like
the
less
Velcros?
than a millisecond.
Yeah, the Velgress.
Yeah,
And
those
then
ghosts.
I remember both of them suffered on Velgress, but
Yeah.
ultimately Pine didn't go for it, and that won the game. Because, well, I think it won the game. I can't remember, but I remember it being like a super painful experience. Like, I still actually haven't done that Velgress goal in practice. I haven't tried recently, but last time I tried, like 6 months ago, I actually tried for like 2 hours and I couldn't do it. So it's a pretty tough goal.
It is tough. I agree. Belgress is a tough one in bingo.
Valgress is just one of those games where, like, even if you're good at the game, you open it in like bingo, and you're just like, it's over. It's kind of like ping golf.
True.
Like bing golf and ping golf are two different games.
Bing golf. All right. Well, unless
Is there any goal that's like collect every coin on stage 1 of Velgris? Because that would be interesting.
that is a goal, right?
I think that's on stage 2 though.
It might be. Maybe it's the first two. No. I think the one you're thinking of is blow up every bomb block on stage 2. I think stage 1 is to get all the coins. Stage 2 is blow up every bomb block.
The stage 1 is
Stage
kill
one is
everything
defeat
with
all
your
the
gun.
enemies.
Oh, okay.
There's also one that's like buy all of the shop's stock. I think.
Yeah.
I forget if the bird counts for the kill all enemies thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
you have to kill everything with your gun. You can't stomp on anything.
Yeah. Anything that moves.
Wait, no, you can stomp things. Right?
But
No,
the
no,
I
bugs
don't
are
think you
It
can
says
for the
kill
goal.
all
'Cause
enemies, so
it says you have to kill them with your
Killing enemy by
blaster.
running.
Yeah.
do
Hold
count.
up.
The goal says you have to kill them with the gun.
Yes, it is specifically with the gun.
Yeah,
Oh,
otherwise
I
all
might
you
have cheated on
have.
the last one then. I'm pretty sure it doesn't say that though.
Well, the problem is
I
if
can
you
check for
like,
it. 1 second.
yeah, if it just says kill them, then like you can have the spikes kill all of the little green dudes and only focus on the bird.
Yeah, it is
Wait, I'm
defeat all
pretty sure it
enemies
doesn't- Wait,
using your
source?
blaster. Using your blaster.
Chat, where does it say that?
It is on
Oh,
UFO50.bingo under all goals under Velgris.
That sounds made up.
It is. We made it. That's
Okay,
why it
Velgris.
exists. All this is made up.
He has a point.
All right.
Wait, so was my one not correct? Because I think I stomped a couple of them.
Well, it's not on this board. For which game?
I don't know, my first match, I think.
I mean, we could go
My
back
week
and, if you really
you were
want,
commentating.
we could go back and audit. It was you versus
That
Red
is
Robot.
more reason for me to be in B tier, by the way, chat.
I did a goal wrong once. Well, shit, put me in D then, because I have messed up many a goal. All right, I think I'm ready to close down the stream. I just want to say real quick, because I completely forgot to put the text at the bottom saying who my co-casters were. It'll be in the YouTube VOD, but Dom was co-casting with me, and so was Uncle Slam. So thank you guys for joining me on the casting couch for this very, very quick match. Sub 30, by the way, insanely quick.
Is that a new record for the league? Out of curiosity.
Yay, see?
No, there was like a 21 or like 25
That
minute
wouldn't
one
count.
at the end of B tier last season.
Okay.
There's the one May versus
I mean-
Val where they both rush bingos.
Oh yeah, I remember
Oh
that.
my
Yeah,
God.
Yeah.
remember that.
That was the finals. They just both did separate bingos.
Was that the one where
Val
Val won because of Pilot Quest?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You hear that? Pilot Quest fans stay winning. Okay, we stay
Neither
winning.
of us
I-
went to Pilot Quest though, so get owned.
Damn.
I
was
remember
gonna say,
that
this-
match. I remember that match so much because I remember Val just like, typed in the
Where did my
terminal
cloud
like
go?
thank you to all of his friends, like on the way back to base. It was like the happy ending, like the credits rolling, like as he was about to pitch the goal.
All right, I think I'm gonna shut
Oh.
down stream. If any of you want to say something real quick, say it.
Flick, you want to run it back?
Could do. Do you want to?
Yeah.
Go watch some casual bingo in the general
This was
chat while we hang
unsatisfying.
out.
Yep. Going
I'll
50
give you
games
that one
fans watch the casual match go down.
Yeah.
you,
Oh,
everybody,
thank you
for
for,
watching.
for plugging the Discord. Yeah, 50games.fans. If you're interested in UFO 50, you can go to 50games.fun. And for the third link, if you're interested specifically in UFO 50 Bingo, if you've played the game and you're interested in this, you can go to my phone making notification noises out of nowhere. You can go to UFO50.bingo. That is UFO50.bingo. All one word
Does that
phrase.
count? Because I shot it with my blaster at the same time I got hit.
That's the hard thing with some of these is like determining if you hit it while you did that. So thank you again, Dom and Slam, for joining me and helping me out with the countdown and everything and being patient with me. Yeah, I'm gonna go shut down stream. Goodbye, Twitch. Expect the VODs to be uploaded later tonight. I gotta upload those in my last two. I've been a little behind on because there were some errors with the stream. So goodbye, Twitch. Thank you, and I'll see you later this week probably.
See ya.
Peace.